I'm gonna stitch this onto my season 1 episode 2 reaction. I just wanted to leave this as a thank you to everybody that has subscribed, everybody that has liked the first episode of The Expanse, everybody that has commented on it. I'm leaving this because we're further on in the series. If I thank you guys in a video in where we are right now in the series, you're not gonna see that for a while, right? So I wanted to leave this here for you guys that are watching this video going into season 1 episode 2. I appreciate every single one of you guys' comments that you commented in on that episode. I did not expect The Expanse to do numbers. I really didn't. I'm so accustomed to everything that I react to do anywhere from 100 to 150 views that I have just been essentially doing YouTube and just going through the motions, really, because it's just like, okay, I'm enjoying watching the shows. I'm going to spend my time editing them, put them on YouTube because people are here, right? I have subscribers and they're looking forward to what I'm going to do next. They suggest shows, whether it's coming from Patreon or whatever the situation is, right? So I just wanted to leave this video here for you guys so you guys can see that I actually appreciate the love. I left the pinned comment on the video just because of all the love. I've decided, because I was going to do just 1 episode per week, I'm going to up the ante and put up 2 episodes per week instead. I just need to move around some things to see when I can actually place The Expanse in the schedule. Just know that we're further along in the series over on Patreon, and I'm loving the show. This show is it's it's something to behold, and I've even been talking about this on other shows that I'm watching as well. Like, this show is just crazy. It's just crazy, and it's right in my wheelhouse, and that's what I love about it. Just wanted to leave this quick message for y'all to understand how I'm feeling right now in the moment. And that is it. Now let's move on to the real intro of the video if I decide to post that. Let's move on to the real intro for season 1 episode 2. Welcome back to the channel. We're here to watch another episode of a show that piqued my interest very much so in episode 1. This was probably one of the best opening episodes of a show that I've watched in a very long time, that I'm talking about. Like, I really wanted to watch a second episode. So, not gonna waste any more time here. Let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review.
Real lemon works best, if you could ever get your hands on one. Neutralizes acidity, adds body, balances pH.
Oh, so it was her that taught.
Perfect cup of coffee. It's an acquired taste. Sweet and sweet.
Yeah. Hey, what's your name?
Ade. I'm a new
Ade.
navigator. There's something you should know.
Oh, he's remembering.
Debris field! Buckle up! How bad are we gonna catch it?
Pretty bad. You know how much I love you.
Look.
Shit! Airlock breach! We're losing pressure! I'm on it! Somebody shut that damn airlock!
Oh, you wanted it close. There you go.
Bitch. We're through. Jesus, you're not.
We're going after them.
We're losing them.
Don't do it, Alex.
They just dusted 50 of our friends.
Well, let's not make it 55.
I am telling you, to go after that ship.
What if they don't like being followed?
They slip off that screen, they're gone forever. They'll get away with this. What is wrong with you? I gave an order!
You think rank matters now?
Get up. I'll do it myself. Get up!
We're not going anywhere.
Okay.
Hey, whoa! Let's just take a deep breath here, people. All of you.
And I understand he's pissed, man. I'll be pissed too. Water ration? You can't be serious.
They're trying to thirst us out. Earth, Mars. The water shipment's not late. Go back. They're holding it back. Water means life. 2 shipments late. You got dead people in the street. And it's gonna get worse. Mark my words.
Okay. Apparently, I mean, it's not far-fetched what he's saying. Because Earth and Mars, he's still looking for the girl.
Father and mother poured hot coffee in the parking lot. Home. I'm home.
Show me my files.
Copy all files.
files.
Replay my last messages.
Try to give you the best of all worlds, and you choose to live like some filthy handmaid among the riffraff of the solar
Damn.
system. I'm forced to consider selling the Razorback. It's time to come home. I'll make everything right again.
Show me my replies.
You're so blind and so condescending, and you're never gonna change. If you won't take yourself seriously as an adult, then why should I care about being your child? You can't buy me off or control me anymore. Maybe what you hate about me the most is that I remind you of yourself.
Well, look at what you whatever happened to you now. This is a Razorback. Is that a ship? Probably. Which they never do.
Is it true you had a belter up on hooks for 20 hours?
He's an OPA smuggler and a terrorist.
The Secretary General has publicly disavowed gravity torture. If you want to talk to that belter, you put him in the tank.
You know who I am?
I've heard of you, yes. Many interesting tales. Because I'm a belter, I'm naturally OPA. I work for the future of my people as you do for yours.
Then for the future of both our people, I need to know how you got your hands on restricted stealth technology. Destroy the balance in the system.
You mean the balance between Earth and Mars? The lousy deal for belters.
The OPA demands legitimacy through violence.
No. You talk to me through a piece of glass. You see my body, which can no longer survive on the very planet that bore my great-grandmother. Earth has created a race of exiles out in space who have no homes to return to.
Oh.
All this go unanswered. I don't mean to make you afraid, madam.
Have I given you the impression that I'm afraid?
Then why waste your time with a courier like myself?
You're too modest, child. Someone entrusted you to transport pieces of the Holy Grail. The question is, who?
Well, obviously he's not
There's
saying something.
far worse than this. And I imagine there is a mother somewhere who'd love to see her boy again.
Miss Sasa, madam. We all have our duty.
Ooh.
We've got a dead radio and about 4 hours of oxygen left.
Alex, how much burn do we have?
Third of the way to Ganymede Station, maybe. So then we'd have to pray someone tripped over us.
The dead transponder would slay space trash.
I'm guessing the antenna array up top has seen better days.
See if you can improvise another board.
Great. We'll wait here.
I don't mean to be a bad news bull or anything, but airlock's done.
And we'll have to vent the ship.
We'll lose all oxygen in the cabin.
Everything depends on fixing that radio.
There you go. Calling the shots again.
I'm going outside. You got a problem with that?
Go with him.
Let's just hold on for 1 second. We're safe right now. We open those doors, we're done. If we open those doors, please just listen to me. Listen to me. If we go out there, we're gonna die. I'm not ready to die.
You're in shock. You know the symptoms. You know the symptoms. Just breathe. Breathe.
Man, don't want to die, man.
Watch your step, boys. We're underway. How's it looking out there?
It can always be worse. Okay. It's worse.
Well, it's about time. Expected you an hour ago.
He's a long hoof from the Medina, sir.
A week ago, those dead patches started appearing. My guess is the Gregas are stealing water again. Some belters clearly don't respect the green space's role in recycling the air and the water. Not to mention the embarrassment it causes the governor.
You seem sure it was belters.
The criminals here tend to be. You're new here, aren't you?
We'll get right on that, sir.
Maybe if everyone in Ceres had this view, they'd respect it more.
Oh.
There. Now you can make your own view.
He's funny. Even though people complain about, oh, we don't want to be communists or we don't want to live in a capitalistic society, which one do you think is better? You get what I'm saying? Because if you have a communist society, more than likely you're going to have an oppressive leader. Like the history tells that. It doesn't mean that you have to end up having an oppressive leader, but it kind of leads into that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying it happens all the time. The great thing about capitalistic societies is that you have the freedom to choose what you want to be, or you gotta work hard to get there, and that's what people don't want. They want everything to be even. In some ways, like the people who, like, I don't know what they went through to be able to have a view like that, right? I don't know. That wasn't explained. So me looking at that from my point of view, if I was a person who is poor, not really getting the water and stuff like that, would I choose to steal it? No, I wouldn't choose to steal it. I would find somebody there and ask them, how did you get here? That's the difference in a capitalistic society, right? Where you can ask, you can find out, like, what's the path that you took to be able to have a view like this, to be able to have water all the time. As far as I can see in the show so far, the Belters, I'm not sure about how exactly they got in a position. Like, is this is Earth and Mars purposely trying to, like, you know, deprive this race of what they need? You get what I'm saying? Like, they're assuming that. You know, they're assuming that the shipments are being delayed for water and whatever else. They're assuming that. Like, we don't know anything like that. Like, literally, this is the second episode of the show, so I don't really know exactly how to form that yet. But from what I can tell so far, it kind of seems like that's kind of like Earth and Mars is like they're like the upper echelon of society right now. Of overall, right? And then you have the Belters that are like, you know, the poor people, the rebels, the this and the that, but there's still some sort of order there. You get what I'm saying? There's still some sort of order. It's not that, I don't think, like, at this point, I know I'm talking a lot here, but I don't think Earth and Mars actually hate the country. It's just that they're trying to protect in a way. And I'm not saying that later down the line, it's not going to turn out that they're less horrible people, right? That could be the case. Maybe I end up rooting for the Belters, you know, down the line based on what is going on here. But as far as that I can tell right now, nothing is indication to me, because I'm just talking in the instance of that last scene right there. It's just kind of like, what do you mean everybody? No. Because at the end of the day, people are still going to steal. Even if they have what they need, they still going to steal. There's still going to be people who wants more and don't want to work hard for it.
You're an Earther. We're gonna be space trash in a few hours. And you wanna start a friendship?
I think we're gonna make it. What are you doing up here?
Naomi told me to. So I am. As far as I'm concerned, she's the cap now.
Okay.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Naomi? You two an item or something?
An item?
Hey, it's none of my business, but...
You must think I'm pretty stupid, don't you? I mean, you're right. But ask me whether or not I should rip your helmet off and kick you off this bucket. And I can't give you a reason why I should. Or shouldn't. Except Naomi wouldn't like it.
Okay. It was just a question, bro.
Alex, what are you doing?
I'm bringing her home, honey pie.
Shed, what's wrong with him?
He's hypoxic. Oh, shit. His breather's crapping out.
Damn it, how long can he hold on?
Not very long.
We're losing him. We're coming back in.
Negative. We don't have enough oxygen to vent again.
We're in a vacuum. He's in a suit. There's no spare.
Shed, you're a medic. Act like one.
Come on. There it is. Breathe. Breathe, Alex. Breathe it in. Breathe. We're buddy breathing.
Yeah, but now to cut your oxygen in half.
Jed, you got this? No one else dies today.
Don't look at it. Just think about something else, okay? Think about your kid. Swimming on a swing or something. We're running out of air.
The worst.
No, carry on.
Ah, piece of shit!
We have connection.
Well, there you go. Dang. Damn, he out. He is out. Nah. There's no way, bro. There's no way. Gotta come back.
What did you do to me?
Dave, my hot partner.
No problem.
I need him sent to Luna for deeper interrogation.
Let the team here go another round. They'll break him. I have a budget. It's already shot to hell.
This concerns me. How?
You're 2 heartbeats away from running the government on this planet. Yet you're accountable to no one. How does that happen?
I believe the OPA may be trying to obtain stealth weapons.
If Earth can't afford a stealth program, how can a bunch of rock tossers?
They can't, unless they have found a new friend like Mars.
Cold War's a bloodless war. Nobody wants to change that. Least of all Mars.
That's another thing. I want every Martian weapons facility under a microscope.
And your belter will like gravity on Luna better.
It's the only thing you like.
Heaven help your enemies, Chrisjen.
Heaven help us all if Mars and the Belt decide to share a toothbrush.
What?
The Cold War is over. This is something new.
The antenna's working, but our signal's still too weak. The transmitter was severed from the power grid. It's done.
So we just blew an hour of air for a radio that doesn't even work?
Can't we rig ourselves an amplifier?
Take everything apart. If it has a battery, a power pack, any charge capability, it goes into a part.
Nice chat.
Boss let you wear your colors like that out in the open? Boss has one just like it.
That's an OPA tattoo. Really, nigga? Just eat that?
You gotta admire the stones for hitting the park.
You say this pipe diverts too? 12-level condenser grid. It's in a warehouse. Savaka. It's good. Good. We can sell him.
Let's make some money. Don't move.
Hey, hey.
Well,
doing stealing up tunnel water? You're lucky. It's us chasing you, and not the Griegas. They would feed you your fingers for playing in that district. Griegas are gone. Nobody just abandons their territory. A bunch of street punks. See, the Griegas were smart. They'd siphon a little water, they'd sell it off. Nobody's wiser. You gutter punks. You screwed the golden goose. Okay, man? Schooling me on gangsters, K? Yeah. Dirtbag school's in session. Listen, you can pick all the pockets you want. When you mess with the water, that's when you're going down.
Really?
Maybe a couple years on a prison barge and set up straight. Huh? You like that? Do what you gotta do. Get out of here. Stay away from Ta'Aqua. Tell all your friends.
Madam, I apologize for calling so late. There's been an incident on the shuttle to Luna. The prisoner, Heike Sabon, took his own life by avoiding the high-gravity injections from his crash couch. I think, madam, he was making a statement.
Speak frankly, please.
Earth's gravity. We used it to hurt him. He threw it back in our face.
Really?
You want to clue us in?
This beacon we answered isn't pirate tech. It's top-grade military stuff. Martian Congressional Navy.
That makes no kind of sense. That ship that attacked the can wasn't tucked behind an asteroid. It's hiding in plain sight.
Why would they nuke a civilian ship without warning?
Because they can.
What the hell are we tangled up in here?
Who gives a shit?
That's crazy. So the Martians do have stealth technology.
Well, I guess all we gotta do now is pop a cold beer and wait to be rescued.
No. Got no record of a Razorback on these docks.
A special hangar where rich people keep their pleasure craft?
A Ceres. Oh, last I heard. Now there's a girl I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. A few rotations back, some dog jock was slobbering all over while she's prepping the ship out. The guy must have mistaken her good manners for encouragement. He laid hands on her. God damn, she planted him in the deck.
What ship was that?
Scopuli. Dumpy old transport. No cargo. Just this young lady and a few crew. She in some kind of trouble?
I'm sure it's nothing she can't handle.
Alrighty. It's got the name of the ship, which we already knew. But we don't know what actually happened to her on the ship because they went on the ship. I mean, they didn't get enough time to search, but still. They're out here just hoping that somebody picks up their signal. Oh, we're hearing beeping.
Alex?
Someone heard us.
Okay.
Heard us?
Yeah, just waiting for the bounce back.
Hopefully. Okay.
Is that ship en route?
What is it?
Ship. It's Mars.
Oh, shit.
The Donager.
Flagship of the Martian Navy.
Coming to finish the job.
Nah, they probably don't know. Hope for the best.
Golly, Miss Mao. Sure can pick 'em.
Found your last arrows yet?
Not on Ceres. Shipped out on the Scopuli. Just went dark right after takeoff.
It's a week for vanishing ships. You'd think a rich girl like her would have had that birthmark fixed.
That's a scar. I think she wanted it fixed. Badge of defiance. Against everything she's supposed to be.
Wow. Did she tell you that herself?
Yeah, she did.
We're the only ones who know what happened to the cans. We get on that ship and chances are we're never coming out.
What are you doing?
Buying us insurance.
My name is James Holden. Our ship was destroyed answering a bogus SOS
From a ship called the Scopuli. False beacon unidentified it as Martian naval technology. It was a trap.
Are you
We're
insane?
about to take...
He's locked us out. He's locked us out.
Speak for us.
Can I smoke 'em?
Where the fuck you get a gun from?
We're dead anyway.
Any such action would only confirm that the Canterbury was destroyed by Mars.
Wonder if that's a smart thing to do.
One station, then it'll spread.
Oh, damn. So that message did not go anywhere. Well, they really are making a mystery out of the Martians. Seems like the Martians are the real enemy. You know? I don't think we've met anybody. We haven't met any of the Martians yet, right? I don't think so.
You are prisoners of the Mars Congressional Republic. Move and you die.
Damn. Just prison. It just hit him with prison immediately. To say that I'm intrigued by this series is probably an understatement. That episode was a bit slower, but it helped us to understand not a lot of what's going on, but it's more of like explaining the factions a little bit better. Not in so many words, but to understand where each faction is kind of coming from and what they have to deal with, especially when it comes on to the Belters. The Belters are the castouts, the castouts of of the grand scheme of things, right? They're the castouts out of the three factions. So you have Earth, you have Mars, you have the Belters, right? Which was explained in the beginning of episode 1, but we didn't quite, at least I didn't quite understand what's the conflict, right? In this episode, they kind of dived into that a little bit, not a lot, but I'm pretty sure throughout the series you're going to learn more about them as we go along. So, I'm definitely looking forward to learning more about that. So, they're figuring out that Mars, because we had some sort of an inkling of it in episode 1 that it was Mars that attacked them, but I was like, why is Mars attacking this scopuli or whatever the situation? Were they just testing out their stealth technology? Because they were just hiding, right? And it seems like Earth is kind of weary of this. They're saying the Cold War is over, this is something else. So they're wondering who's developing, or maybe Mars is the only one that has developed stealth technology and they're getting ready for war. So at least that's what I'm picking up. I might be missing things, but as I said, it's only 2 episodes. I don't understand it quite yet, but I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm speculating at this point as to what's really going on, right? So we learn more about the Belters, and what I stopped the episode to talk about it, as well as what I was talking about when it comes on to, you know, people always in a way act like that when they see people who are well-to-do. They're like, maybe if you did this, they could enjoy it. No, if you're living in a capitalistic society, right, which is obviously what's happening there. This is Editor Terabyt here, and I have to say this. When it comes on to what I was saying here, I want to be clear about what I'm recording here, because now that I'm listening back to some of my comments, and now that I'm further along in the series, I think I may have misunderstood this particular scene as to what it was trying to portray, and it's essentially, I didn't realize that this was essentially the UN. These are Earthers versus the Belters, that they're on Ceres, right? They're on there where the Belters are, and they just have this, they're living it up. And it's kind of weird too, because there's a governor there on Ceres. Like, it seems like at this point it's like the Belters did not have a political structure, right? They did not have any political structure. They were being just taken advantage of the entire situation. So they were oppressed in this situation. Now that I'm coming back and I'm editing these episodes, I'm seeing a lot of things that I commented on that probably didn't need to be commented on, or I commented on it not the way I probably should have paid attention a little bit closer to what was going on, because right here I'm talking about capitalism and, you know, communism, socialism, and all these different things, and what people want versus, you know, when it comes on to capitalism and stuff like that, and comparing that situation that really has nothing to do with the situation that they were in here. So I don't necessarily want to hide my comments on this, but I do want to correct my comments on this because it was definitely out of context what I was trying to say here. But it doesn't make what I was saying untrue. It didn't fit within the context. I just wanted to say that. So yeah. Editor Terabyt out. The whole thing about, you know, Earth holding back, you know, maybe ice shipments so that they can have water, that's a whole different thing. When you're going to attack somebody who is doing well in life and say they should do this or they should do that, you know, they would love if these celebrities just share their wealth everywhere and just give away all their money. That's what you'd prefer. That's because you're looking at it through your eyes. Let me tell you something, man. I would prefer to live in a capitalistic society. Why? Because you get the opportunity, equal opportunity, to go out there and make it for yourself, and to do it with your own two hands. That's what I love about capitalism. That's what I love about it. You have the opportunity to go out there and look for the doors that are open and go through them. That's what I love about America. That's what I love about this country. I hate to bring up stuff like this in a show that I'm enjoying, but I feel like this is gonna be a common theme in the show. Probably end up not being that way, but I feel like it's going to be. But either way, this was great. I love the episode nonetheless. But these are things that I'm going to be talking about in the Expanse. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate y'all. You don't have to listen to it, and that's fine. That's fine. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the reactions. Let's jump into. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out, man. Peace.